Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to another live. It has been quite a while since I've done a last live on this video, on my YouTube platform. And welcome, welcome one and all. So I'm here. I already started to twist my hair, retwist back my hair. Um, I'm just gonna be twisting it back and adding my moisturizer. I was recording before and I was saying, like, listen, this video is going to be too long for me to edit, so why not just do a live instead? You know, do a live. That would be better because this video will be taking quite a while before it is finished, and I ain't gonna sit on over this video for half an hour. So I started to twist this part here, and as you can see, my hair is looking very moist. I don't twist these two as yet. So what I used before is this growth oil that I have. I added argan oil, tea tree oil. I even added vitamin E oil. I bought it as a growth oil, and it has castor oil and jojoba oil. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. But however, welcome to my live platform, and please to like the live, share it out, and send it to your friends, send it to our family, and tell them to come over Faithful D channel, the blessed one, and join the blessed family. So I added this to my root, I massage it in, and this moisturizer that I'm always talking about is my favorite moisturizer, which would be from the Cream of Nature Pure Honey line. This is not an advertisement, I'm just telling you guys the product that I use. It moisturizes your hair whether it's wet, damp, dry. Yes, it's for dry dehydrated hair, and you can go in and use it if you want. I'm using my all-purpose comb today in my hair, and this is a more soft all-purpose comb than the other one that is in my hair right here, that we have grown up on, and we're used to that painful sharp comb. So you can always, I bought this, it's very affordable. You can always buy your comb set online, and or you can buy it on Amazon, you can buy it at the shop, a local wholesale, anywhere you want to buy it. And welcome to the person that joined my live, Annie TV, if that's right. I think that's what I saw. Welcome to this live platform. So this is what I'm using on my 3C here today to just retwist it, because I had in some braids and I took it out, washed my hair, detangle it, and I decided that I'm gonna give my hair a break from the braids and just rest it for a while. I'm thinking of doing a crochet style next. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. However, I'm going to buy I think it's a Ghana passion twist. Yeah, sorry, but I see some other YouTubers using not that brand though, some other brands that the twist really look nice. So I just, I'm looking more to see what I can use more, which braid is best. So I'm just gonna continue to twist up my hair. Hope that you guys are doing well today. My hair shrink, guys, I'm telling you. I was recording before, as I was saying, and if you saw how tall my hair was, and it shrink, but that's how it is. Shrinkage is real, and this moisturizer that I have, it does help with shrinkage. Well, I think it helps a little, but not at all, because I have low porosity. Listen. Listen, people, I don't know about that word, but listen, I not pronounce it right, but if you know what I'm talking about, then they know what I'm talking about. I have low porosity, or porosity, I think it's porosity. So yeah, my hair, doesn't, it takes a while for it to be moisturized, and I realized that 3C hair really struggle with dryness. So you can, if you don't know the natural hair chart, you can always go and research it on your own. You have foily hair, you have straight hair, you have curly hair, which would start from 3A, 3B, 3C. Then you have kinky hair, which would really start from 4A, 4B, 4C. So yep, and everybody here is beautiful. It doesn't matter the texture or how it is, you know, everybody has the beautiful hair. It's just that you have to learn how to care for your natural hair and fall in love all over again with your natural hair. I was watching a YouTuber the other day, and let me tell you, I was so tempted, guys. She was saying that she, what would you call it now? It's not relax her hair. She does something to it, but it isn't fully relaxed. I don't remember what they would call it. She was saying that she chose to do away with her natural hair because when she's going out and moving around the city, it's not convenient to be sitting down and braiding hair. And to be honest, natural hair is beautiful, but it can be a real struggle. It can be painful, it can be hard to deal with, especially when, even if you have your products, it can be very challenging to deal with because you have to find the right products, you have to detangle better. And my wash day has become really better for the past months, almost a year, since I got my detangling brush. Let me tell you something that work wonders in the shower. I don't have to lay in my head in a big comb and that detangling brush works, and getting a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner works wonders as well. So I, at the time watching her video, I really felt like, you know, maybe I should just cream up my hair again, relax my hair again, you know, because naturally thing you're in a normal, you know, it's very challenging. And then I say, you know what, no, I'm not gonna do this because it's not like cream hair works well for me. When I was relaxing my hair would burn up, all kind of stuff. So I know that cream hair is not really for me. So I'm really going to leave it out. But I was really thinking of, you know, creaming my hair again. I must say that, guys. I was really thinking of that. But I say, you know what, I'm just gonna stick with my natural hair because I'm really getting to love my hair. At first I didn't love my hair. I didn't. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't really love my hair because it it took some time. And then growing up, I wouldn't even blame my mom or my grandmother or anybody because they themselves sometimes would have been very ignorant in terms of knowing about natural hair and how to care for it. What they would do normally is just oily hair because that's what they know how to do, you know, oily hair, catch it up. And they didn't know anything about adding moisture to hair, moisturizing hair. Like, they want to go them somewhere. Let's get some Vaseline and oil up your head. And you go on to school and brush your teeth, and that was it. Or my sister, because she had 4C here, her ear was the thickest out of all of us. Three of us, her hair was the thickest to deal with. So they had to buy a comb chew. For those of you who know about comb chew, I think comb chew is still around, you know, I'm not sure. For those persons who know about comb chew, you know, they had to buy a comb chew specially for my sister, because when it came on, my older sister, when it came on to natural hair wash day, it was judgment, and the crying and the tantrum, it was really, really rough. Really, really rough. Am I the only one feeling this heat that is going on? Wow, the summer is fastly approaching. Guys, I can feel the heat that is happening already. And I don't know, did you guys also feel the earthquake? When did it happen? I think it was last week or week before last. I don't even remember. That earthquake was something to talk about. I was in the room, lying down, right? And I was saying to myself, what is that? I just felt the bed trembling. So I was calling out to my husband because I was like, I didn't even recognize that was. Listen, it wasn't normal, guys. That earthquake, it wasn't normal. So as I was saying before, I added the moisturizer on my hair, And after that, I went in with some coconut oil and added it to my added it to the strand of my hair, sorry, to seal in the moisture. The thing is, everybody here has a time when it will get dry, so you must know your moisture days, how long your hair will stay hydrated for or stay moist for. If you have to add moisture to your hair, hydrate your hair every 3 days. Some people it can be every week. It all depends because all of us here is different and so forth. So it all depends on what works best for you. But what all you can do this is to just watch your hair after you moisturize it, see how long it will stay for. And yeah, and my natural hair journey, it isn't the easiest, but it has become easier because I've been doing my research, watching videos, reading, and I have learned how to deal with my hair better. So it saved me some stress and feeling like giving up and not having anything to do with this hair again. So that's it. Yep, I hope that you're doing well today. It looks as if rain is gonna fall. That would be good if the rain fall because we need the rain to cool down the place. We need it, we need it, we need it. We need it, we need it, we need it. We need the rain. Yes, we need the rain. Yes, we need the rain. The place is very hot. The heat that I'm feeling, it's not normal. And this is also a way that you can straighten your hair, guys. If you don't want to, if you want to, all right. So say that you want to use less blow dry in your hair, especially if you use it on high heat, come in the shower or wherever you wash your hair over the pipe, wherever. What you can do is section out your hair. Section out your hair is good, whether it's in 4 or 6. Section out your hair, and then when you get out of the shower and you finish drying your hair, you can plait it in 8, plait it in 6, and that also helps to straighten your hair instead of using a blow dryer. So that's the next option that you can definitely think about doing. So the other day I made a shorts reading turn Carmel. We're gonna change the topic a little bit now, and we're gonna switch from talking about here now. The other day I made a turn Carmel shorts, and I just wanted to expound more on that. I made the turn cornmeal. It tasted really good, but I know I still don't have the best tasting turn cornmeal. You have this lady named Auntie Tootsie. She made the best turn cornmeal with curry turkey in it that I've ever eaten in my entire life. And up till this day, I cannot stop thinking about it. Believe me. So, what I've noticed is that you have different recipe, guys. So for me, all right, normally when my husband is making his turn cornmeal, he would normally cook up his seasoning and all of that. So that's a way that you can do it. You can cook up your seasoning. You can add so onion, no tomato. Some people might use tomato because everybody cook different. Everybody has a different taste buds, and that's okay, right? That's okay. So what you can do is cook up all your seasonings, right? You can add about 3 pimento seeds because you don't need a lot. Cook up your seasoning as I was saying before, which would be your scallion if you want, yeah, scallion, and also onion, sweet pepper, your garlic. That's how I see him do it, right? And you cook up that little bit, then you add in a cornmeal, all of that. Or you can just do it the other way. We're adding a garlic, scallion, and pimento seed. I even saw somebody use jerk season in their turn cornmeal, and I don't think it's a bad thing. It all depends on your taste buds, as I said before, and what your family would prefer in your home. So yeah, yeah. Today is a very beautiful and quiet day. Quiet day. And I'm so grateful and thankful to God for life. Yesterday I went to church. It was so amazing. I was just so thankful for the word. For those who are not familiar with the scripture, for those who may be familiar with the scripture, the the word yesterday came from the Bible verse. Oh Lord, I'm getting mixed up. The word yesterday was about Anna and Penina. And if you know the story, you know that Anna was a chosen, blessed one, and Penina could have children, and Anna wouldn't have any children at all. She wouldn't get pregnant because the scripture stated that the Lord shut up her womb. And Anna cried, pray. And also, I'm just telling it off of my head, guys. So it's gonna be word for word. And Penina would jeer her, and and can you imagine being in a situation where you wouldn't it is not able to have kids, and your other sister having children, and she was just used that over her head? Oh my God, a lot of us would be so hurt. And she prayed unto the Lord, and the Lord did grant her the desire of her heart, and she conceived, and she bore Samuel, the same Samuel that we know about in the Bible. And as they rightfully said yesterday in church, not because you're supposed to receive a blessing and it doesn't come immediately, it will come. Believe me when I tell you, it will come. It will come. It will come to pass. So if you're watching this live and you have situations and problems, and you have been waiting and praying to the Lord, just like with Anna and Penina, you'll be receiving your blessing. It may take some time, but God is definitely gonna come through for you, and that's a fact. It's not possible for God to fail. No, it's not. And yesterday, while our elder was giving an exaltation and greeting the church, he said something that was so important, and a lot of times some of us miss it. And he said something that was so important. Yes, I'm repeating it again. I like to repeat things some of the time to enforce what I am saying. He said something that was so super important. He said that, for example, if you have a problem with thieving, as well as saying in Jamaica, thieving, a thief. If you have a problem with stealing, and he was saying that if every day you go to the Lord and say, God, help me to stop thief. He was saying that no, that's not the right way. You're praying the wrong way. What he was saying is that you should go to the Lord and ask the Lord to give you strength to resist the urge for stealing. And I'm saying, wow, that makes sense, because if you ask a lot of persons, or a lot of persons might have this experience where they have been going through some stuff and they pray and say, God, help me to stop this, help me to stop. Majority of the time, some of them don't stop. But when you go to God now and you ask Him to give you strength to restore you, I'll finish one side of my hair, guys. Got this twist. Still start looking so juicy. I let my hair shrink up, and not gonna see any length. Does it shrink up now? She my ear side. Come here, growing guys. My mother always say brush up your ear side. I'm telling me about edges. Brush up your ear side of your head back. Say your pepper green. Not sure. So I finish one side and I'm gonna move to the other side. So, as he was saying that you may go to God and pray and say, God, help me to stop thief. But he's saying that you're praying the wrong way. What you should be praying about is for God to give you the strength and the courage to resist and the self-control that you need to stop stealing. And I'm going to say, wow. I was saying to myself, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Don't want to stay long on this live, you know, guys. I don't like the long videos thing. But I will be staying on because I have to finish this here. Because I'm going on the road and don't plan on doing it. I might catch it up, I might let it out, I might pull it out. You know, you never know. Let's see how it goes. So sometimes we're praying for a breakthrough, but we're praying. I don't want to say we're praying wrong, but maybe that prayer at the time, maybe that's not what you need to say to God at that time. So we live and we learn. We live and we learn. I love this song that Jody and Sparks sing. And to take one step at a time, there is no need to rush. It's like learning to fight or falling in love. Yeah, and I really like that song. I got my hair, guys. It's straight. I don't blow dry it or anything. Oh no. Yeah, that's my dog in the background. Yeah, guys. So, yep. It's all about as you live as you learn. And then I love this song so much that they always sing in church. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking of you. Lord, give me the strength to do everything that I have to do. Yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. So for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. Yes, one day at a time. Because sometimes we feel in a rush. Sometimes we feel like life is really running out on us. And I'm at this age, I'm at that age. I don't get this done yet. And I need to get this done now. And I want things to go this way for me now. But that's not how life works. Take it easy. Sometimes God knows why we don't reach closer yet. And you know, growing up with my auntie, she would always say something, guys. And at first, when I used to hear she say it, I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed and upset. She always say, wait on the Lord, wait, wait. And she was speaking as it relates to marriage. Yeah, she was speaking mainly about marriage. As it relates to getting married to somebody. Now, she was speaking about other things as well. Like, you know, just wait and pray and so forth. But majority of the time it was about marriage. And at first I was so irritated. Come here and say, why that lady keep on at all the same thing over and again. And but when I got older and I began to learn, yeah man, that waiting is not bad. Waiting is actually good, and then I started to learn, how do you wait? You know? How do you wait on God to come through? You wait while complaining. You wait while being angry. You know? How do you wait? What do you do in the wait? So that's a lot. That is a lot. So that's a lot to learn in the wait. I believe that waiting on God for something, meanwhile you're waiting, you're worshiping. Meanwhile, you're waiting, you're praying. Meanwhile, you're waiting, you're fasting. Well, I may not fast every day. But I'm just telling you tips on what you can do. Meanwhile, you're waiting on the Lord for something. Wait happy, wait rejoicing. Don't wait sorrowful. Like, you know? Yeah. It's a lot. And Juanita Bynum sing this song that we all sing and listen all the time. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on you, Lord. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on you, Lord. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on you, Lord. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on you, Lord. Yes. So that's a song that we actually sing. And then some of the time when it comes down to really be the waiting process, we don't want to wait. In fact, you have some of us that will literally stop singing that song or we don't sing it at all. Because some of us mind waiting and we're not in the waiting. So, yeah. So that's a song that if you know you're not in the waiting, whether or not waiting is a part of life process, whether or not you're a Christian or you're just a regular unsaved individual, waiting is a part of the process. So yeah, you have to wait sometimes. Thanks for joining the live for those persons that just came on. Beans Lifestyle, thanks for joining. So yes, it's a part of the waiting. And welcome to this live platform. I am Faithful D here, and thanks for joining the Blessed Family Live. So, waiting is a part of the process, and nothing is wrong with waiting. It's just that in the waiting process, sometimes it can become painful, it can become sorrowful. But what you do in that process is what makes the difference. Yeah, it's what makes the difference. How do you wait? And I'm sure if you have a child, of course you teach them sometime to wait. So waiting is not necessarily bad, but it's how we view the thing in our mind. I once had a boss who I worked for, and she said that sometimes things are hard to do in our minds. That's why we don't do it. Basically, what she's saying that some of the time the stuff is not really hard to do. It's hard to do for us because it's already hard to be. It's already hard to be. You know, it already hard in our mind. Then, like, boy, I know we can do this. You know, so it already becomes hard in our mind. So it's like we block our mind, and we now get to do it physically because of the way how we think about it. So a lot of times it's our mindset that's really holding us back, and yeah, that's what causes the problem a lot of times. But nothing is wrong with waiting. It's how you wait in the process. Yep. And sometimes waiting is good. And not because we have been delayed in whatever we want to do or whatever we want to achieve. That doesn't mean that we're denied and we won't get that opportunity to, see that desire of our hearts fulfilled, whether it's to start a business, whether it's to go to college, whether it's to get a certificate in this or a diploma in that, whether it's to have a child. We will get there. My father always says something to me. Always say, "Time do everything, no man. Time, yeah, man. At time do everything in time." So nothing is wrong with waiting. Waiting is good. because sometimes when we wait, we miss something some other times. Yes, delay is not denied, indeed. So, not because we've been delayed, that doesn't mean that we are denied. Yes, I remember watching this YouTube video with this specific pastor. I'm not sure what was going on, but I was scrolling past the video, and it's like the gentleman, they were praying, and this other person there seems to be a pastor or a minister as well on the pulpit. He was saying, "We won't be denied, we won't be denied, we won't be denied," something of that sort. And I was like, I find it funny, but then I understood what they were saying. So, yep, nothing is wrong with waiting. And journaling is something that is very important to do because in our culture, black culture, as black people, it's like if you do counseling, it would seem like something is really wrong with you. Counseling is not something that is really big in our culture, but I'm seeing nowadays where we're going to get counseling, and that's good. The first time I actually went counseling, it felt really nice, you know? I felt good in a space talking to somebody that I don't know personally, they don't know me personally, and I get to talk about a lot of things that I really wanted to talk about, but I just could not talk about it because obviously I didn't have anybody to talk to about it at the time, and some persons that are around is like I didn't trust them, and for me, if I don't trust you, then I'm not going to talk to you about that. So I kept a lot of things in. And, until I went to my counsel, I get to talk about a lot of things. And because I was feeling so stressed at the time, I remember saying this to him. I said to him that, sir, I have already, well, let me say, listen, I already accept it because I chose to serve God. That's why I'm going through all of this, and this is the consequence that I am paying. And the counselor started to laugh at me, and I started to laugh too because I was like, why the money I laugh at me when I laugh about? Because me I say, I must the decision I'm going to make for serve God. Why me I go through the hardship, yeah? So he was saying that he was going to write that on my document, jokingly, and so forth. And he was saying to me that, listen, it's not a consequence to serve God. And he was saying that don't forget the Lord and all his benefits. Serving God is indeed a blessing, and there's a lot of benefits. And in my mind, I wasn't seeing that because how I was feeling at the time and what I was going through. Me, I say, I don't know about this. And I see no benefit right there, so. I be a sufferation, me I see, so. I see no benefits. I be a stress, me I see. But at the time, that's what the enemy wanted me to think, and me feeling hurt and thinking, oh, I thought about things at that time. Of course, me I think like that, but I never know that a blessing, benefits, and privileges waking up in the morning. Being alive is the first blessing, is the first benefit. Because if you're not alive, you can't do anything. When you're dead, you're dead, 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 and everything dead with you. Like you're just dead and gone. You come to this world naked and you're gonna leave naked as the day you're born, right now out in the ground and all of that. But I wasn't thinking about life like that. I wasn't feeling grateful at the time. Not that I wasn't thankful, but I was just so angry and upset. I was so angry. When I mean angry, I was very angry because I was thinking like, no, sir. Yes, everybody else I get blessing. I mean, I get blessing. Yes, it was say, what do you mean? You don't know what I mean? God don't love me. But when it's not your time, it's just not your time. You have to sit and wait. And I did wait. I wait. I wait. So waiting is a part of the process of life. As if you go to the doctor, you're not going to go in and get through same time. You have to wait. If you go to your child's school to see the teachers, you have to wait because you're not going to get to see every teacher one time. You have to go to one teacher, talk to that teacher, wait. get the complaint if your daughter or your son is behaving good, if you're chatting in class, or so nothing is wrong with waiting. Good things come out of the place of waiting. Good things and great things. So waiting is good. Waiting is really good. So the word yesterday was really good with Anna and Penina. That was a good scripture. Very good scripture. So, like I've been patient for this time, learning how to deal with my 3C hair, learning how to love my hair again. Because guess what? I never really liked my hair at the beginning, Because if not for all most Jamaicans when you were younger, like we ear start cream from here probably 6 years old, 7 years old, 8. Start get cream in our ear because they say it's too tough, man. Some people say I have pepper green, some say I have steel wood, and so forth. Thank you. So, learning to deal with my hair has been good, and nothing is wrong with hair. Because growing up, I always look at white people here, and I think that's what happened to a lot of persons. Just like the white person here, say, "Oh my God, her hair is so straight and pretty and nice," and then we look at our hair because we haven't been educated enough, and our hair hasn't been talked about enough. Like no, so most of us didn't like our hair, so that's why we wanted to relax ear cream, as we call it in Jamaica, cream out my ear. We cream out with ear, which is same thing as relax ear, but we call it a cream out ear. So, yep. So that's it, guys. Finished dress up my ear, and this shrinkage is real. The whole of my ear shrink up. It was looking taller before, but you'll definitely see her. I'm gonna put up a video with it at that time, and you guys will see it and so forth. And I'm committed, like I said last time in the last video. If you watch that video, I'm committed in working on my skincare routine. Well, on working on my skincare routine. Listen, Mr. Jamaica, you know, you know what I've learned, guys? And Jamaicans realize, say, we're talking about present and past. if you listen, if you listen good to us Jamaicans when we talk both in the present and the past. And I just grew up in this culture. And it's not that they can't speak proper English and standard English, but it just find yourself what talk both in the present and the past. Like I don't know if nobody else notice it, but yeah, it happen. You want me to say it happen? Yes, that's patwa for you. Patwa. So thank you guys so much for watching this live. Thank you so much for being a part of this live. Thank you for staying with me here today. And yeah, it has been quite a while since I've done a live. I've not done a live in quite some time now. It has really been a long time. I normally do a pre-recorded live using Yardstream because Yardstream is really good. I like using Yardstream. It's a it's a nice app to use, and it's very very easy. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for being here. See you next time. Bye. Have a good evening.